Hello there, welcome to New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. And as the title says today, it's going to be a very different video because I want to discuss the video I posted today. Now, I appreciate some of you might not have seen it yet. If you haven't and you're watching this back later, then do pause this and go and watch the video. I don't want to go over what the video contains too much because you can see it in the video itself, but I do ask that you please watch the full video. Already I've had questions that the video does cover. I do welcome questions as long as you've watched the full video because I've already answered it. I don't want to keep going over different things. So what I'm going to do today is, first of all, answer questions that people have said or reiterate things that people haven't quite understood. Some people may have watched the last but one video where the water irrigation tank was repaired and the repair failed. It didn't fail, it just caused further problems. But again, that's another video you can look at. But after that happened, the next video says that shortly after that, and they have quoted us €4,500 to completely fix it, which I'll go into more detail of in a minute, but it will be a lifetime guarantee, whereas other products will not be a lifetime guarantee. And as you would have seen in the irrigation tank fixing video, we had lots of roots, and granted, a lot of people, if you have those sort of containers, do get roots through. You clear it out and you repair it. But any other items we use to fix it will mean it breaks again in the future. We can't afford more money, and a lot of the products that are out there in other countries, we cannot get shipped to Cyprus. So I've seen other videos with other products. We cannot get them shipped here. Sometimes because of what they contain, it's illegal for that product to come to Cyprus. That is one reason. So if you're thinking of another product, do investigate what it actually contains, the substance. And also, as I say, nothing else is a lifetime guarantee. It might work, but it's not guaranteed. So the way we have been told to fix it, we were quoted €3,500 if it was cash, like now, or €4,500 if we were paying in a different format, let's say credit card or some other format. So of course we want to pay €3,500 because we can't afford that. So we certainly can't afford anything else. We can't get loans here. Neither of us work. We don't have a regular income of a job. I can't get disability benefits in Cyprus because I am not Cypriot. So, and I don't have, there might be some people that are expats in other countries. Maybe they get disability benefit from England or wherever they came from, but that will be because they've got an address there and we don't have anything. And I wouldn't cheat the system. If you live in another country, you are under that country's rules. So I don't have a single penny income. The only income I do get is occasionally, when I say occasionally, I mean every year or longer than every year, I get a payout from YouTube. I have to have 70 euros to get a payout from them. And as I said recently, I think I said in my last live, my last income from YouTube was July last year. So then my money accumulates again. I don't get another payout till I get 70 euros plus, and then I get a payout. Now, when I went on the analytics, because I was looking how much I've got, I can't remember now I think I said it was 53 euros something I'm up to. So I'm so close getting another payout that I am pushing out about 10 or 12 shorts a day. 10 or 12 shorts a day, because that brings people to my channel. So I'm doing that. I'm continuing doing my lives, which I'm so not up for doing at all. It was good for me initially because it basically took me away for a while. I have a laugh with you all. You're all such great people. You take me out of my troubles for a while or two. I was doing for that. From today, I really can't do it. I really cannot do it anymore. But I'm here because I need to keep doing with YouTube to get your payout. You have to keep doing what you're already doing. So I do 3 videos posted a week and 2 lives. If you drop anything, your anticipated income drops with it. So I'm really doing it for the money. Not that I don't like doing it. As I've just said, I do love doing it when I'm in the right frame of mind. If I'm unwell, I still come on and do it. It perks me up. It really does. So when I was looking at my analytics, there's also now, and I don't remember seeing this before, but every now and then they do change the system. I don't really look at the analytics usually unless I've got a reason for it. And I looked and it said what my potential income is on YouTube. Now, what that means is by what I'm doing, 3 posts a week, and I assume they're now taking the 10 or 12 shorts a day and 2 lives a week, they give income estimated per month. But that is on the basis that the amount of subscribers you have watch the whole video. I must stress the whole video, not none of this, oh, you've got to watch 2 minutes and then it's counted. No, for this figure I'm going to give you, it's they need to watch the whole video. They need to be subscribers, and you need, I can't remember the amount of new subscribers, but you have to keep maintaining a certain amount of new subscribers, and they must hit the thumbs up and they must comment. Now, I'm not telling you guys to do that. I'm just explaining what this figure is, because if any of you look on your channel, you're like, I don't earn that much. Well, they reckon, I don't know how true it is, but if all those things are done, my potential earnings per month is 203, I wrote it down somewhere, 203 euros something. Where did I write it? Lost it. But they reckon I should be earning 203 euros something per month. Well, I get paid out once a year and I just break over that 70. So when I get it, hopefully soon, I will tell you guys how much it is. Okay, we've got some comments. Let's have a look here. It's my great friends, Steve and Tina Jewel. Having trouble with the phone, but still watching TV. Steve and Tina Jewel are fantastic. I have actually been editing a video that will be on my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. Not yet, maybe a few. I only post once a week on that channel, but a few down the line. And it is a poem that Steve and Tina sent me, and I have put it to footage of my homestead. Homestead, it's not really a homestead, but I've put it to footage of that on my other channel. And what I'm going to do one day is also show it here on one of my lives, in case some of you don't know my other channel. So Steve and Tina Jill are such great supporters of my channel. Thank you for being here. Oh, I just found the piece of paper where I put how much I earn. 208 euros 99 a month. They reckons I would have. I don't believe it. I think it's so you roll your viewers up to share your channel and subscribe and blah, blah, blah. I'm just telling you what it says. Okay, let's talk about the questions or the comments I've had. And I appreciate you're all kind-hearted. I haven't had any bad comments yet on the video I posted today, but I'm just trying to reiterate some of the lovely comments, but they were a little bit slightly misinformed or didn't quite follow properly. So I want to reiterate some of the things. The water situation, as I said, the irrigation tank failed, and that water is how we water the land. So without that, I have no water to water the whole garden easily. So it's got taps, and you've seen black pipes all over my land. That is all coming different directions from the water irrigation tank, and then I can go to an area. If I need to turn on a tap or a hose, it's all linked back to this irrigation tank. So without that, I wouldn't say I can't water the land, but we've got over 6,000 square metres of land. It would be totally impractical. How does the water get to there? Well, as I said in the footage, but I'm just reiterating points that people haven't been sure about. To get the water into that tank and to get any water onto our property at all, we have a borehole, which, if you're not sure what that is, think of a well, but countries such as Portugal have a great big round open well. It's not that. It's only about this wide down. Think of great big thick metal pipes, and we have several of those. We have many meters of those. I can't remember, and in the film I say I can't remember whether they're 6 foot long or 8 foot long. I can't remember, but multiples of those that go down this borehole. It's called a borehole, and that goes down 650 foot. That goes down to like natural springs when the snow melts in the mountain, and it runs all the time. It never runs dry, and that is like underground, deep spring water. From this borehole, we have a generator that we have to use to run with diesel. So we buy the diesel, turn on the generator, and there's a pump in the bottom of the borehole. Now, again, not like, let's say, Portugal, because I'm sure lots of you watch videos and seen footage from Portugal homesteads. They just put a pump down on a wire and can bring it up and sort it out. It's not like that. It's attached to the actual bottom pipe. So the only way you can get your pump out is you have to hire like a crane company, and they have to pull out all these poles, and then the pump comes out last. It cannot be, the hole's not big enough to get the pump out, like, because you've got all the pipes, and it's actually attached, strapped all the way down to several poles. We cannot have a solar pump because the depth and the type of pump required. We cannot run a solar pump. And in a minute, I'm going to show you some footage of some of this stuff, the generator and the top of the borehole and so on and so forth, so you get more of an idea. So this pump is down the bottom of the borehole. We turn the generator on, and then that pumps water into our water tank on the roof of the house, which is a big square or big rectangle tank on the top of the house. Or you can have, like you've seen in countries, the big round tubular plastic ones. Ours just happens to be really old, so it's a big rectangle on the top of our roof. So that water that gets pumped up there is the water for our house. So like you would have water in your home, if we turn on the shower, if we turn on taps, that kind of thing. It's not drinking water because we'd have to pay to have that regularly tested. So currently the situation has been, for a long time, we have to go and buy bottled water. That's another story. We used to have a village spring, but that's another story. So for drinking water and cooking, we go out and we buy bottled water. But everything else, cleaning our teeth is fine with the water tank, washing our face, showering, everything like that. So some of the water from the borehole gets pumped up there, and then another pipe goes from the borehole and it fills up the irrigation pump, and there's another pipe that goes from there that tops up our swimming pool. Now it's literally the start of summer, and daily we will lose about that much in the top of our swimming pool. So we have to keep that topped up with the water from the borehole. Okay, so what has happened now is the irrigation tank malfunctioned. So what Mike did is he disconnected the pipe from the borehole to that and just kept the pipe going up to the house, because there's no point putting water in the irrigation tank, it's broken. And he also kept the water going to the swimming pool to keep that topped up, because it has to be over, or what do you call them, like side filter things you get on swimming pools, like 2 little things. And if it's not over there, the water, then you can't clean the pool and keep it clean and keep it circulating, and then you will get a nasty green mess. So that was okay. Old Car Junkie, hello, nice to see you. And Teddy from Old Car Junkie is saying we call that a down well. Their pump is 130 feet. 130, yes, mine's 650, so you can imagine the power needed for that, to bring that up. And then in a minute in this film, you'll see the big old generator we've got. Okay, so we still had water into the house. And then what Mike also did was, from the borehole, he made another pipe into a big, like, plastic barrel, like some people use it to collect water from their gutters, a big plastic barrel. He'd pump some in there. And then I have been literally getting buckets, dipping the buckets in, hauling them out, and then walking to as much of the garden as I can do. Now, apart from the heat, and apart from I've been unwell anyway, and I've been quite dizzy a lot, doing this walk and in the heat, I do it very early in the morning, and after this I'll go and do it again. But it's just getting too much, and I can't do everything. I can't water literally everything. We can only keep the generator running for so long because the cost of the diesel. So he fills up the tub, and then I do some things, and then he'll fill it up another day, and I'll do some more. I've already lost a whole ton of garden already. So, oh, that's lovely. Steve has done a link to Old Car Junkie's channel. Do go and check that out, guys, and check out Steve and Tina Jules' channel. So what's happened now is I just can't do that anymore. We're going to lose everything. But now the borehole the pump has now stopped. So I've now finished all the water left in this big blue barrel, and that means we now have no water at all. We can't pump to the house. We've just got like this much water left in our tank to our house. That is it. There is no more water available. We have drinking water. We have to go and buy drinking water and clean our teeth and for washing. And that is bought water. No, not good. Some people got a bit confused. I don't know if they just saw the one about the irrigation tank, and they said there's things like, what is it? Oh, well, at least you've got some water. Well, they've obviously just watched the irrigation tank one. I have zero water, zero. Yes, you could go and have a little wash in the swimming pool, but now the swimming pool is down this much. If it gets down much more, we won't be able to clean it. And with the heat of the sun, that's going to be ruined as well. Yeah, so I'm just reiterating, we have no water, nothing, not just the garden. We have zero water. I can't say that enough. We have no water. We have the water bottles, the big ones that you have upside down in offices and that. That's what we buy. That is all we have. We have no water in the house, no taps, nothing, no water. I don't know why people are saying, oh, that's okay, it'd be resolved. How can it be resolved? How can it be resolved? I don't want to be rude, but how can it be resolved? The cost to repair the pump and the cost to repair the irrigation tank comes to €7,000. People were saying kindly, it'll be okay. I don't want to be rude, but how can it be okay? We need €7,000. How can it be okay? It'll be all right. It'll work itself out. What does that mean? We can't. I did comment to some or a couple of people today. They're saying, "Oh, you know, fingers crossed," and these kinds of things. We have zero water for nothing. Forget the garden. We're beyond the problem of we have no garden. I'm losing all the food that I've grown. Forget all the time and effort to do it. We will have nothing growing. That's one thing. But we have no water. We have no water. And it'll resolve itself somehow. So we won't have a swimming pool if that goes much longer. It sounds a bit, oh, we won't have a swimming pool. But seriously, you'll know we not long paid to have the swimming pool redone. So there's that. Oh, bless Blue. Blue self-reliance is there. I've been having a think. Yes. I'd just like to say, and I want to jump in before I get any comments, we have had every possibility told to us. There is none. As I say, we need the liner for the irrigation tank. Anything else will have to be redone again in the future. There is no resolution to the borehole. The main cost of having the borehole done and the pump is the fact of the crane. You can't do it by hand. It's impossible. It's not, oh, you need lots of strong men. It's impossible. You have to have a crane. So it's the cost of the crane and the special equipment. And as I say, they pull each pole out with this crane. Then it pulls out your pump. The pump goes in. The pipes go back in. Yeah. So as I say, it's very difficult. I'm a bit worried about doing a live talk about it because I can talk from the heart a little bit, and I don't want to come across rude or people try and find a solution. I tell you, there is no solution. Those of you who know me will know I'm the most positive person. There is no solution. It's this awful thing of there's nothing that will sort it out apart from money, which is why I've asked for help. Blue saying, what would you feel about a kickstart set up to raise a fund with offer a percentage off accommodation? I give free accommodation, Blue, already, so I will do that. Staying for a limited time, obviously, when water speak. If anyone can do any raising for me or Kickstarter, I am beyond that these days. I just can't even. I'm sure I've said it before. If I don't do YouTube for 2 weeks, if I took a break, I'd come back and wouldn't even know how to do it again. If you want to do that, Blue, for me, that would be amazing. I'm happy with that, what you've suggested. I physically, mentally can't do that. I can't do it myself. If someone wants to do that, you have my permission to say what you like. You say what you like. Help you. Yeah, I can't even mentally do it. I really can't mentally do it anymore. I really can't. Very upsetting. Yeah, I mean, I've had my moments, but it's like when something occurs in life and you have no, you can't do your own way around things. You have to go to court, let's say, something like that. It's been taken out my hands. And as I say, we can't even sell the property. You can't sell a house with no water. You can say it's off grid, but you can't have no water and sell it as a house. So, all right, sell it as land that happens to have a house on it, but we will get nothing for it. Nothing for it. Because I was thinking, oh, hold on, 7,000. How much more will we need to get a different property? But even that doesn't compute anyway. We can't get a loan because who's giving us a loan? No one's giving us a loan. Can't get a loan. I can't sell myself because no one would be interested. I thought of selling literally everything I have, but that wouldn't do it. And the problem with this, it's got to be fast. because, as I say, we've got no water now. I haven't even got my cup of water here because water's so precious. But yeah, Blue, if you will do anything, just do it. Do whatever you need to do. I just mentally can't go there anymore. I'm done. Blue, bless her. It's okay. I'll get onto it tomorrow if that's okay. Because, oh, bless you, Blue. Bless you. You obviously know how to do things. So whatever you need to do, just do it. I also want to thank, I'm sure they'll be watching later, is Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. They, along with Blue, have put on their community page, just sharing my video I put up today. As I say, I understand if people can't help. I'm not begging for money. I'm just trying to explain to you, I'm not myself anymore. I'm not. And, I must say here, yet again, you will still see some growing gardening videos. I've got quite a lot left. I haven't posted yet. And I'm a little bit worried to post them because someone's going to get the wrong end of the stick, go, oh, see, it's all right again. But I will be posting them. But they were obviously before today or the last couple of weeks. Blue says, I need some pickies from you of the property, right, and the damage, etc. Yeah, okay, I can do that. I don't know if you're able to take shots out of my video I did today, that I posted today, but if you want anything else, yeah, just say what you need. I will do that. You're an absolute treasure. And let me tell you guys, Blue has her own difficulties at the moment as well. She's like me, she gets on, but as I say, there is no solution, and bless anyone who thinks there is a solution. I guarantee do not think we've gone through every solution. I will find a fabby pic of you somewhere. Yes, just don't do any of these depressive ones. Like thumbnails, people go, oh, all this. No, just don't do that. Don't do that. That puts me right off. Okay, let me go through some more things people have said or asked or sent emails with questions. Yes, truly, it is the end of everything. Yes, because I will have no pool. And keep saying that, and I sound like I'm so blessed to have a pool. Let me remind you, that was for my physio to keep me walking. So it's a physio. I should call it a physio pool because people go, oh, you must have money and you've got a swimming pool. Let me tell you, the swimming pool costs more than the property. So yes, this is the end of everything, because with no water, there will be no garden. But okay, I've got land. I could rent the land out. No, I can't do that. I will get done by the authorities. Can't do anything on the land to raise money. What else? Oh, why the liner? Well, I think I've already covered that. About it is a lifetime guarantee. The company have said it will be a lifetime guarantee, and it is a proper bona fide company. So there is that. Also, as I was talking about roots, and I know people take roots and bits out of their irrigation tanks, it's the fact this liner is the only thing that will stop it. I know I can't remember the name of it, but there are very good other complete, like cement but not cement, that kind of device, produce you could put on, but that is not lifetime guaranteed, and roots will eventually find their way through. Can you get volunteers? You got volunteers. You always have volunteers. Can you not get volunteers to come and help? No, we have no water. We have no water. They can't flush the toilet. No. No volunteers. We've had to say no to volunteers at the moment. Can your local villages help? There is no local village. And no one has mains water for miles, and there is no village. I'm going to start laughing now, because you know me, guys. I have to laugh or I will be a mess. Can you not get people to come and stay at your place? There is no water. there is no water. They can't shower, they can't flush toilets, they can't clean. We can't clean the properties for them. Let's interlude with a blue comment. There is a solution, yes, money, and we're starting it tomorrow. Oh, bless you. So just breathe, Mrs. Oh, okay. Oh, Blue, you do me. Yes, I've covered well, you'd be better off selling and going to live in a town. Yes, we probably would now, but we couldn't afford bills. As I say, no income. This is reality of off-grid living. Oh, someone said, can you not set up a funding site? Well, mentally, no, but that could be a way. Blue's already going there. That could be a way. You can help me. I understand you. You haven't got money to give. We're all in the same boat for different reasons. So I can't give to people. I can just do what many of you are doing to me, just give you your love and your hope. But you can share, you can push this channel over the €70 income for, it won't be this month because you're paid a month back. So whatever you do good this month, I won't see the benefit till the month after. But you can like run my playlist all day, all night, and that will hopefully get me an income. I know that will only be just over €70, but every bit makes a big difference. Finishing reading Blue's comment now. There's a solution. We'll start it tomorrow. So just brief misses. I'm sure between everyone we have in our combined community, we will get it done. And that's all it takes, guys. You to share. You've probably all got different friends and communities. You might think, oh, but they're all homesteaders that have it rough, but they might know someone else and they might know someone else. So there. Have it raised for you. Yeah, we're, as I say, we're the beginning of our summer now, so that's not likely either. Blue saying, our housing association just took 2 months rent out. It's a mess. Or Mug Tanny would give it a proper shakedown. Bless you. Yes, guys, do go and check out Blue's channel. I was getting a bit confused about your association thing, so I couldn't mention it. I'm still not 100% au fait with quite what's going on. That it was the association, someone owned it, not owned it. You pay rent to someone, but now you pay rent to someone else, and it's changed. I didn't quite follow it, but yeah, Blue's got issue, guys, so go and support her channel too. What else? Oh yeah. This was another one. As I say, I'm not being rude. I'm just like, I'm pretty desperate. And there is a way. Well, there might be a way. Yup, it's gone bonkers, says Blue. It will sort itself out. I love all this positive thinking. It will be okay. Yeah, as I say, I'm the first one to find a solution, but if it's not financial, there is no answer for me. I think that's most of the questions answered. So what I'm going to do is give myself a little breather, and then what I'll do is show you a video I put out a long time ago, probably quite near the beginning of my channel, but it shows the generator, which we're now panicking that's going to give up the ghost. So it shows the generator and the borehole and so on and so forth. So I'm going to play that for you. So anyone who's not seen the video yet, to give you perspective. Blue, so it's all good. I have chinchilla in Tanny. Okay. Right, so I'm going to play this and I will see you on the other side. Hello, Dawn here from Cyprus again. I thought today I'd better show you how we live off-grid. Just a basic look at what we have here that gives us our off-grid living. So I know it's a little bit dark in here because this is our generator room, But here is a little look at the huge old generator. This was already here when we moved in. We haven't had to do very much to it. Of course, when it does fall apart and doesn't work anymore, we will get something smaller and better. And I'll show you what this is used for. This is one of our indoor switches, so we can start the generator from the house on a winter rainy day. Also rigged up in our house is this pull cord where we can turn the generator off on a cold, rainy, wet day. The generator is run by diesel. This is the diesel storage tank with a little indicator here to show us how full it is. The main use of our generator is for this borehole, which, if you like, is a very deep water well. This goes down to a spring feed, and this is our supply of water to our property. So therefore, it's so far down that we need the generator to work the pump to bring the water into the roof of the house, into a tank on the roof. We also use the generator on really bad weather days in the winter, just for additional power to our solar panels. When we first moved in, there was just a solar panel on the roof, and this was the only power to the house, apart from obviously the generator. And all this did was created some light and a little tiny bit of power for an evening. It was no good for living full time. So as soon as we moved in, we bought some solar panels and put them on the roof on a frame. As you can see, there's now only one frame left on the roof. We did have frames all the way across. And here is the water tank where the water gets pumped for use of the house. The spring water was tested and it was found to be suitable for drinking water. But we chose not to do it as the spring itself is very near to our house, and we go and fill containers with the natural spring water for drinking. Also, if you do use it for drinking water, you have to pay for every few months to have it tested to make sure it stays at the drinking level. So we chose not to do that. You can also see the panels here that change the water into hot water. When the water's being pumped up, we can actually turn a valve and let a lot of the water come into this huge irrigation tank. This is purely for watering the garden. And you will see that our neighbour used to leave his open and use it also as a pool for when his grandchildren came over. But we have to cover it over, which we want to anyway, to stop mosquitoes, even though we have a man that comes once a month to check if we have any problems, which we don't. Here is the board that is attached to every rural property and farmland where there is water. And the man comes and marks every time he's been to check. And he also makes a case of speaking to you if you're about to check you have no other mosquito problems in your area. This man is also responsible for checking the spring, and the same sign is down by the spring. You can see we've covered ours, well, it was already covered before we moved in, with tin sheets with stones on, because being on my boundary fence, this is my driveway here, so being on the boundary, we have to make sure goats don't climb over, because we were told once a goat gets in, even a goat herder cannot get them out and they will drown. In this shot you can also see the chimney from our log fire, a real open fire. Here is our open real wood fire, and we have plenty of wood in our garden, let alone surrounding areas, so we will never run out of wood. So therefore burning this doesn't cost us anything. And we also like to burn the pine cones. We have so many different types of wood, creating different aromas. Though we initially had solar panels we bought and put on the roof, we decided to buy these automated tilt and turn tracker system solar panels, which gives you every amount of sun you could possibly accumulate, because they turn at different points during the day and follow the sun. When we arrived at this property, this outside door led into the rest of the building, which wasn't built like this. I'll show you a picture inserted as how this bit was, but it was all one big outside storeroom. We've put a small wall between this door and the rest of the building and knocked through from this part, so it now joins to the house with some steps down to make an additional bedroom. The reason we kept this outside door and put a wall inside to divide it off was this makes a great aerated room for the battery, and also you'll see the water tower runs through this area. So obviously, although it's internal, it's also external, and just in case the tank overflows, this is where it runs to, and with a slope out just in case. So let me show you the battery room, and you'll also see the tower for the water tank. So as you can see, this is the tower. So though we're semi inside, it's just a covered area. And this is where the framework is that goes through the roof to the rest of the water tank. And here we have the window into the kitchen. So we can easily look through from inside through the kitchen window to the workings of the batteries, so we can read where the power is and how things are going with that. If you want to know more about our batteries and the whole solar system, then I'll put a link in the description below to my husband's channel, who deals with all things solar, electric and so forth. So if you've got any questions, he's pretty much somebody who can help you out. We've had all different types of batteries, and he can give you really good info on that. He may not have had all his videos up at this point, but he can answer your questions. So this is our battery room, and as I say, the door is perfect because you need to have good airflow with batteries. And here is Pebbles, who likes to come and be in a lot of my videos. Fossil is normally out and about, but Pebbles is more of a home bird. And here's some other ways we live off-grid and live a frugal life, a very natural, rural way of living. All our wastewater from the shower and the kitchen and the washing machine all go into different planting areas. Our outdoor sinks, again, also drain into planting areas. We reuse, repurpose and recycle everything we find. These are old water tanks that we've turned on their sides and we use for our wood storage. We use old pallets for so many projects here. Mike spends a lot of time taking them apart and using the best pieces of wood for projects such as fixing old chair frames, and he's even making a kitchen out of the recycled pallets. Update on this to come. He repurposed this old bench. We just found the frame, so he used some pallets to make this good. And he's built a whole array of different shaped tables, different heights and sizes. And he always uses 3 legs only. And the reason for this is they can stand on any unstable, unflat surface without wobbling. He has a video on how to make these and the different designs, sizes, shapes and patterns. So check the description below for the link to his video on this. Some more of Mike's pallet wood crafts. So to see about these, check out the link in the description below for Mike's channel. We also grow everything permaculture, eco and organic, including our olives, which we turn into olive oil. Again, check the links below for any more information on any of these things, and I'll link you to videos and other associated videos. Using all sorts of things to grow in, as I've done in many videos, my cat bags, which seems to provide good protein for plants to help them begin to grow. And another repurpose I've done is we found these 2 old rabbit cages. There's another one behind this long one, which are great for putting seeds in or small plants to stop butterflies or birds, or our problem here, chameleons. We have also spotted a rabbit in the garden. So I hope you enjoyed that. Nice to see everyone popping in the chat. So hello to Squirrels Magnet Fishing and Outdoors. Do go and check out the channel, guys. And also Ashley's Allotment Adventures. So do go and check out Ashley's. He's just done a big tour of his allotment. So go and check that out. Actually, so I like the little table. He's actually made a massive hexagonal table as well. Do check his channel out. It's Olive Farm Retreat, Cyprus. And have a look there if you're interested in off-grid projects and ideas. He's made a lamp out of an old cheese container. And today he's been doing some fancy stuff as well, which you'll see coming up at some point. So yes, do go and check those out. Hello to all you lurking, and hello to all you watching this back later. As I say, if you can share the video that I posted today. That will be awesome. And if you haven't seen it, do go and check it out. Any questions I will answer, but as I say, please watch the whole video first, because without that, it's I hope now with this one today, I hope that I've answered any questions. Don't think there's anything else to add for that, but what I'm just thinking, I think I need to get inspiration from my own quote corner for the quote of today, which is, what is it, Wednesday? This one then. Yes, indeed. So don't stop dwelling on yesterday, even though it's continual at the moment. And there's Steve Jewell doing a great job of putting everyone's links up. So if you want to say thank you, then pop over onto Steve's channel. That is the best way you can thank a YouTuber, is by visiting the channel. And don't forget, as I always say, if you visit a new channel, do tell them how you knew of their channel. It's very interesting to find out sometimes. So there is that as well. So what's happening here? Well, I don't like to visit the garden anymore, I'll tell you that much. Let me think. I did do a little bit of editing. Not much else. I'm not sleeping. Not sleeping. Let's think of something positive. Oh, as I say, Mike did a little mini project, so you'll see that coming up. Oh, that's sweet. Ashley's just subscribed to Steve and Tina Jewell. Ashley's a great community member, as is everyone in the chat. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping now. What else do I have? Any other news? No, you've got coming up next on this channel, I posted a street festival that we went to a while back. And if you're into art or into crafts, you will love it. They let them do, it's not graffiti, but it's painting on the outside of buildings, but proper pictures. And the municipality lets them paint on certain buildings. Now, some might be derelict, as in the owners don't exist anymore, and then the municipality takes the property over if there's no relatives or anything. So that some businesses let them paint on the side of their buildings, or even some municipality buildings. But think of a tall building, and that would be like one picture, one, like I think the thumbnail I've got like a child's head and body. That's all on one thing. Murals. Thank you, Blue. Oh dear. Ashley's saying not to mention something because of his problem with that thing. So I'll tell you a joke, Ashley, instead. And it was two pieces of string walked into a bar. And they said, one piece of string said to the barman, "Pint of beer, please." And he said, "You're string, aren't you?" And he said, "Yes, I'm a piece of string." He said, "We don't serve string in here." So off they went. And the other friend said, "I'm going to give it a go." So he walked in with his string friend. He said, "Oh, 2 pints of beer, please." And the barman said, "You're pieces of string, aren't you?" He said, "Yes." "No, don't serve string here." So he went off to another bar and they went in. "2 pints of beer, please." And that barman said, "You're string, aren't you?" And they said, "No." He said, "Yes, just string. I can see you. You're a piece of string. Both string. Don't serve you." So he said, let's try one more bar. So he went into another bar, and one piece of string pulls the other one back. He goes, no, don't go in yet. Do this. He rubs his hair, end of his string, ruffles it all up, folds his arms, goes in, and he says, 2 beers, please. He says, are you pieces of string? And the string says, afraid not. Did you like that? See, I still have humour because I have my friends with me. So I didn't mention string today. Didn't mention string at all. No string. What else? I've got that posting. Something else I suppose. Oh, a drive. A drive we did. Oh, that's quite an old video actually. What I do is if I've got a drive or something like that that's not time sensitive, I try and get all my gardening videos out and then post them in between as a bit of different video. Got a lot more garden videos to come. Ashley says, oh lordy, that's a dad joke. I'm not a dad, Ashley. I'm not a dad. But I told a joke to save mentioning string, as you asked. Save mentioning string. What else? What else? Not a lot else. As I say, we did have volunteers come in, but not coming now. That would have been good videos. Good videos. I might try and go for a walk tomorrow. I might do that. Yes, it's not a computer day, so I might go out for a walk. So if you comment to me tomorrow, don't think I'm being rude and not answering it. Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays are computer days. If you comment between that, it's very rare that I'll come on unless I'm downloading my camera. Then I have to turn my laptop on, and then occasionally I might have a quick look. But Monday, Wednesday and Friday are computer days. Squirrels Magnet Fishing Outdoors says that was a little funny. What little pieces of string funny. Yes. A little funny. As I say, I've got a nice video coming up of the poem that Steve and Tina Jewell sent. I've put it to music. I put music on it. They did give me a version with someone singing the poem, but I didn't know about the copyright procedure of that. So I've just put my own music to it with footage of my land and views and all that. As I say, that will come out on my other channel soon, which is Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. There is that. Ashley saying, oh, Ashley's countering my joke now. Let's see. Sandwich walks into a bar. Pint of beer, bartender, please. Bartender looks at him and says, sorry, we don't serve food here. That's a good one, Ashley. That's a really good one. I love that. These bartenders, no wonder a lot of bars and pubs in England are closing down. They're refusing to serve anything. You'd think they'd be pleased with the money, wouldn't you? No, that's a good one, Ashley. I like that one. Haven't heard that one. It's very good. Very good. Just seeing if Mike was about. He might say hello. I think he's just walked on by, walked through the kitchen. I'm right by the kitchen. If you don't know where I am, oh, by the way, Monday, I've got a new intro. Got a new intro for my lives on Monday. I was getting a bit like, with it. Like, oh, it's this intro again. I've kind of done it the same, but shortened it and turned it all around a little bit. Love it. Ashley's joke. Yes. So on this new intro, you've got a picture of my house. Some of you might not know what it's like if you don't watch all my videos. So it's got a picture of my house on my. This is the intro to Monday's live, because Monday live intro is different to Wednesday live intro. So it's got like oh, got cats fighting. Mike's gone. There's a cat war. There's stranger cats keep turning up. So I've got the outside of my house, a picture at the end of the intro of my live. So you'll see my house, and that is taken from that way, and the sea is that way. And then I'm on that wall of the house, and then I've got a window here, which is the patio. And then if I go out the door here, I'm straight in my kitchen. There's no corridor. I'm in the kitchen. So that's why I sit here and look that way sometimes, because I can see in the kitchen, I can see Fossil. Yeah, we've got some funny cats here at the moment. We've got one that I call Lynx. It's just a random cat that comes, and it looks like a lynx. So it was Fossil first from a distance, but no, it looks like a lynx cat. I think it's a lynx cat. And then another one the other day, I thought it was Mr. Colin Waffles, which is a cat of ours. And it was black and white, but looked smaller. But sometimes when they're in the distance, out in the wilds, they look small. And no, it's a very mini version and skinnier of Mr. Colin Waffles. Yes. Well, I think that's it for today. Oh, I've gone over my hour. Thank you for listening. I'll try and be more cheerful next time. And as I say, share my video I posted today. That's the biggest help of all. And play all my playlists when you go to sleep. Turn on a playlist, and then if we can get a payout, as I say, if it's this month, you'll probably not hear that I got a payout. You'll be like, oh, that didn't work. But it will be the following month. So whatever happens for this month, it's a month delayed. So let's see if we can get that at least. So I'm doing my bit. If anyone's got any questions, do ask. I just keep playing all my positive quote things. It's not helping. Not helping, as I say. Thanks for being here anyway. Thank you very much. I have nothing to say. I'm not worried about content. The garden isn't a content worry. Do you want to see the devastation? Do you? I'm just worried if I show that, whether that looks like a pity me party. Do you call it that? Or is that just what I call it? A pity me party. Oh, look at my poor garden, everything's died. If you want to see it, let me know. And I've just been reading comments, everyone saying about, oh, I love seeing you're growing, I love your garden. And most of the cuttings I've taken, they've gone. I've lost most of the cuttings, all the trees and herbs. I think there's one herb that survived. So I've lost all my tree cuttings, worried deeply about my fruit trees. As I say, I had to be picky watering. I was trying to save certain things. Luckily, the Hugelkultur beds and the raised beds should last longer because they've got all that depth. So it's a growing experiment. What can grow without water? As I say, yeah, we won't have rain now. So we haven't even got so don't be doing your rain dances. That won't really help. What else has gone? I've still got, I thought it was better to water the new seeds because the bigger stuff might have more life because it's sort of rooted and that. So I've been watering the new seeds, and I don't know where you're up to. I've forgotten where you're up to with the garden, but I've seeded cat food bags in the rabbit cages. I can't remember if you've seen that or not, but I've that, and you've obviously got progress of the seeds growing. But those I've still watered because I thought if other things die off, at least they might then, if it's resolved by then, they might then all grow and I'll have some food. Yes, Blue, I've just noticed you're almost 4,000 subscribers. You know, if everyone put in £2, you'd have that spare. Yeah, that's a good thought. I did know I was nearly at 4K, and I'm like, oh, a bit 4K because everyone would be, oh, we love your garden. I won't have a garden. yeah, that might be a way to do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. How many of those, though, are subscribers that subscribed at some point and never watched the channel? This is, I don't think you was on at the very beginning when I was saying there's a bit now, if you look in the analytics, and it actually tells you supposedly is what they say. So this is what they say, but whether it's just for you to drum up more chat, I don't know. But they're saying an amount of money you potentially would earn if all your subscribers watched the full video, thumbs up, comment, and all that malarkey. And I was saying, I get a payout over 70 euros if I make over 70 euros. And I haven't taken money since last July, was my last payout. And they put now, if all your subscribers actually watch blah, 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 they say I would make 203 euros a month. So all I can say to that is my subscribers don't watch. Blue saying, I'm talking to Tanny. I've just offloaded on him. He's going to help me spread the word through his work as well. Oh. Blue, what can I say? You're an angel. As I always say, I can't pay people, donate for things, but I do what I can to help in other ways. So if it's spreading the word, someone knows someone knows someone who knows someone, and then it goes a full circle, and then someone else in Cyprus goes, yeah, someone knows someone. Steve says, looks like we have had just as many subs leaves as stay. I found that near the beginning, but touch wood, that doesn't seem to happen, which is why, if you look back, I got 3K not very long ago. I don't know if anyone can dibble in my channel right now. But I did a 3K video. Do you remember how long ago that was, Mike? It wasn't that long ago. It's gone very fast from 3K to 4K. Where are we? Blue says, I'm going to hit up the pub as well because we know the owners and see about putting a job up. Blue, you're awesome. Blue, I'm doing this. You aren't doing without Mrs. I'm having it. Oh, Blue. Oh, it's funny because when Blue was moving, I love moving house. I haven't moved that often. I've only owned 2 properties in England and this one. So I haven't moved that much. I'm not one of these people who keep moving, but I just love moving. I love going and I love packing up. I love sorting out where to put things and where to put furniture in the new home. And I wanted to go and help Blue. I was actually looking, we could go, and Mike went, you haven't even got a passport. I was like, oh. But that's the sort of thing, that's the only thing I hate about YouTube is we've got a wonderful worldwide community, but I want to go and see these people. Yeah, I want to go and help Blue pack up. I really want to do it. I love sorting out and organising. I don't like doing paperwork because it affects my head now to sort out anything technical or paperwork. But if it's clearing a cupboard out or sorting books out, and I love doing all that. Finding containers for things, storage. Oh, love it. Love it. But this video is that I put out today. I don't want that to deter anyone to go off grid because overall it probably is cheaper. I mean, I'm saying 7,000 euros, but overall, all the money we would have paid to date from getting the off-grid property, which, as you saw in that film, it wasn't off-grid when we lived here, when we bought it rather, all that difference, it's in one lump. That's the issue. And it's not like we work so we could have put some money aside. It means we haven't been able to work, and it didn't matter so much. If you look at my COVID video, how we got through COVID, that was easier because things weren't available. It was just we didn't have money. You can get by with not having money, but not when you have to have something that needs money. So that's the bottom line here. It's not you all know Mike can make things and invent things. It's not that. And you saw the video where he tried to fix the irrigation tank. You'll see that. And I just feel that was a waste of money now. But yeah, so I don't want to put people off grid, because you might have a home and like a normal house where you pay bills, your roof might fall in. So we don't have insurance here. I don't know if that would have covered anyway. Because we don't work, we haven't got money to pay insurance, but I don't think I would have covered it. It's an outside thing, even though it's like a utility, it's not an inside thing. So that wouldn't have been covered anyway, I'm pretty sure, because they wouldn't guarantee a borehole anyway, because ours is supposedly never going dry up because of the source, but that's why they wouldn't probably insure a borehole anyway, because it could happen sort of to other boreholes and they can't do that. So yeah, don't let it put anyone off doing off grid. As I say, it's just everything at once, and it normally is a solution, and Blue's doing her best to make sure there is a solution. But as I say, I understand everyone's going through different issues at the moment. It's just ours is extremely time sensitive. That is the problem here. If it was sit, bide your time, and it wouldn't be so bad. But yeah, everyone needs water. As I say, luckily we can go and buy bottled water, but that's a bit that's a bit extreme, and I certainly can't buy water and water the garden. So that's for drinking and that kind of thing. But as I say, if you haven't seen my COVID video, then I haven't got it linked below, but maybe I'll show a bit of that next time. Maybe, we'll see. So how's your day going? We had Ashley in to do a joke, so that was very nice. That was very nice. As I say, I'm not worried about content because I do other things as well. Do you want me to follow my real life journey where it goes from here? Obviously, if it does get resolved, then I will definitely film that for you. Show you where donators' money has gone. Yeah, I'm just kind of in limbo right now. Limbo. Yes, as I say, no point crying over spilt milk or spilt water. I think I tend to go a bit extreme, as in I get silly. Blue says, of course, hun, we need to know what's happening at all times. Someone's worried. Yeah, as I say, I've got to be careful. It doesn't look like a pity party, especially these days when so many people are suffering in other ways. So I do have to think about that a little bit. As I say, I've got a lot more gardening ones to go, and keep reading the comments under the gardening videos, because then you'll see who's actually watching my videos and who just comments under my videos. So yeah, let's all keep our eyes on the comments and see Dawn's responses in the comments. But there are still plenty more growing videos, so don't get confused. I think I'll finish there today. And well, as the title said, much love to you all in anticipation of your help. So thanks for watching. and I will be back here on Monday. Blue saying, just because otherwise going through stuff doesn't mean you aren't going through enough. Don't compare yourself one another. You are just as important. Hello there. We've got Life in the Piedmont Homestead in the house. Thank you for being here. And if you don't know, I have been directing people to a video I posted today. So do go and check that out. That's what this live has all been about today. Just answering people's questions. And guys, do go and check out Life in the Piedmont Homestead. So do go and check out the channel. I always like to look at other people and see how they're doing and what's going on where they are. So thank you for being here. Hear from Blue. Good old Blue. Everybody knows Blue. That's when you know you're something in YouTube. You don't have to have the big numbers, but everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows who you are. Yes, that's the thing, isn't it? Yes. And Blue must be totally exhausted with the help she gives everybody. You just have to go on that channel or page. I'd be around a while. Yeah, what is your start date? Mine was my date isn't actually right on mine. And since I've figured that out, other people tell me their dates aren't right. So I don't know how that quite works. And when I started, rules were different. But one of the things was to have a YouTube channel. In your bio, it automatically put what country you're from. And I often go on people's bios if they're a new channel to me, or if I'm looking at a channel. I always go in there first and just read about them, the about page, that thing. And it automatically put where you are. You didn't type it in. And loads of people don't have that, which is strange. Blue is the best. She absolutely is. She's awesome. Funny, actually, I was doing a bit of Greek today, Blue, and it was talking about pixies and fairies, or in Greek. I'm just reading Greek. I tend to read more Greek now than English. And I was reading it's about pixies and fairies, and I was like, oh, Blue. Blue says, if I didn't sort out everyone else, I'd have to think about me. And I'd stop. Avoidance syndrome. Blue says, good morning to me every day. Oh, aren't you the lucky chappy? I tell you, if I was near Blue, no, I wouldn't even have to be near Blue. If I was in the same country as Blue, I would be around there having a cuppa, I tell you. And I'd take her something nice. Blue says, I started the channel as a watch channel a couple of years before actually posting anything. I think my first video is October 2018. Cool. Steve and Tina Jewel, I've subbed Tina. Does Tina have a channel? Is this news you're breaking? Does Tina have a channel? I've subbed my channels. So beat that. You might have subbed Tina's channels, but I've subbed my own channels. Blue says, if we were in the same country, hon, we'd be fixing a water situation. That's a fact. What, you'd be hanging Tanny down by his legs, would you? You'd be pulling up the poles. Oh, Tina's life at Piedmont. I thought you was meaning your Tina. I thought Tina had it, because Tina should have a separate cookie channel and about her life, because that Steve and Tina put up great video of where Tina's from and her family, and I really enjoyed that. So we want more of that. But Tina should have her own channel. Blue says Tina is life at that, right? Yeah, I just got confused by Steve and Tina. If I had to, he's little enough. I thought that was Tony, though, not Tanny. Piedmont is also a Tina. Yeah, I get it now. It's just because I'm looking at your comments, Steve and Tina. Steve and Tina, I get it now. I get it. I'm sub to Tina as well. I always check I'm sub to everyone that's on my channel. Normally I am. Very rarely does someone subscribe to my channel and I don't subscribe back. And that doesn't mean I just hit subscribe. I do watch videos on their channels. The only time, I might sub but not watch, is if it's something like, say, motorbike racing or something or wrestling, something I really can't watch the videos. Cricket. I wouldn't watch a cricket channel. Ashley's funny. I'm learning Greek as well, starting with yogurt. Bless you. A new sub here for you. Oh, lovely. Do you know, you must be, I don't know if anyone can see my channel subs, but I was on something like 3.95. 3.95 when I was doing my shorts this morning. So you are nearly getting me, Tina, to 4K. There's an achievement. For my, is it 1K or 2K? Whether it was my 1K achievement. I'm getting dark. I haven't put my light ring on. 1 sec. For my 1K, I did a video on when me and Mike, for our first wedding anniversary. Ooh, Bambi's gone a bit limp. We went flying for our first wedding anniversary because we got married in Cyprus, where we live. And Mike flew us over our property and we took footage. Okay, Blue, thank you. Thank you so much. Hugs to you and Tony and Tanny. Thanks, Blue. Much love. 396, she's saying I've got. 396. Well, we know that. That's Tina's made that extra one because, as I say, I think it was 395 when I was doing my shorts this morning. So there we go. We know subscriber number 396 was Tina. Excellent. So I put up the footage of our first anniversary when we went flying over our home. So look back at that. You'll find it easily because it's saying something about 1K. In the title, and that's a long way back. 2K, I did, I put a message up to say, if you think you're one of my longest subscribers, put under the video. And I actually had a list of my first 100 subscribers in the order. I actually had done that. And if any of those names showed up, I knew what order they were in. And I picked, did I pick 2 because it was 2K? I can't remember. But no, I think I did the top 3 or 4. I can't remember. Again, if you watch the 2K video, you'll see that. And I sent them, I said, I'm not going to tell you what prize you'll get, but it'll be something from Cyprus. And I did goodie bags, and you'll see, and I gave them all different things. There is a video showing, but I waited till they received them before I put the footage out. And you'll see what they got. They got, the ladies got shopping bags with Cyprus on, and inside they had key rings and all sorts of things. And I made them a little cross-stitch card each as well. And the men got, I think, caps with Cyprus on, and I can't remember, bottle openers and all sorts. But you'll see on there. And I said, I won't put the video up of what you got yet. If you want to do a video, if you've got a channel, you can do a video of unboxing. And they all did that. And then I put their channel links in where you could go and see it. And then after they'd done that, I put a video up with all the links so you could go and watch them actually opening the stuff. And then for 3K, which I literally feel I've just done 3K, I said I think the first 3, because it's 3K, I do sponsoring of an olive tree. Oh, someone tell Blue that's something she could do. If they donate a certain amount, they could have free sponsorship for a year for tree. That's something I'll go back to Blue and tell her. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I give away sponsorship. It's €20 a month, €20 a month, and you sponsor any tree on my land, and I send you pictures and updates of your tree. And the top three, the first three that responded, or one, I can't remember how I did it, they got a year free sponsorship. And then I sent them photos of a big bow and their name on, saying it was their tree. So I did that for £3K. So let me check up in the chat. Where are we? Yeah, I must go and tell Blue about the tree. That would be something a bit unique to do as well. Where are we? That's when Blue's going. Steve and Tina say we're about 4200 to 4190. Cool. Woohoo. Says Tina. Bye, Blue. Bye, Blue. Tina's at 792 now and working on watch hours. Yeah, as I say, my other channel isn't monetized. I've got the subscribers, but it's watch hours. And I've said as well, if people can watch hours on that channel as well, then it becomes monetized. And as long as you linked your channels, you can have maximum of 3 for monetization. But you can't monetize one and then another one gets good, you monetize that. No, when you apply for monetization, monetize all your 3 channels if you've got 3, or 2 if you've got 2. Even though they're not ready for monetization, they have to be linked in that request. And then when the second one gets monetized, it automatically pays out. You don't have to apply. But you can't, like this one's monetized and the other one isn't. If I hadn't have done that, then if the other one got to the level of being monetized, I just need watch hours on that one. If it hadn't have been linked, you can't monetize it. So you've got one channel that you just monetize, or when you apply for that one, you can link other channels at that point. So that's a good tip for any of you. You have to link them before. You can't monetize one, then add another one, monetize that. Oh, Ashley's saying watch hours leave a lot to be desired. We're all struggling with watch hours. Ashley, we can swap watch lists to help each other. My problem is I can't run stuff for ages because we're on solar. I know a lot of people run things overnight and just switch on the playlist. I can't do that. I'm on solar. Good idea. What's the name of the channel? It's Ashley's Allotment Adventures, as you see there. I can't link from here. When you're on StreamYard, I can't do links. It's as I post. Yeah, I tend to do that. If you ever aren't the same name, then I just copy down people's channel name and then type it in. And unless it's something where you just call yourself your name and there's thousands of people called that name. Something I dislike a lot, if I do that, I type in someone's channel name. I was trying to type Sharon's in a few weeks back, and I typed it in Sharon and Jackson, and she spells Jackson with an X, Jaxon. So it's quite rare. And I typed it in, and it showed me thousands of channels. But what annoys me is they don't show you first that channel name. They'll show you Sharon Osborne. It's like that's got nothing to do with Sharon and Jackson. And then they'll show you other things where they've mentioned Sharon, but it's not the channel name. It's like, what? I have a playlist called Piedmont. Where do you get the links for a playlist? Where do you actually, is it if you pull playlist up there, the links at the top? I've never actually done that. Stephen Tina, we're 2 other channels that we don't post on. Don't know if they're linked. Or if you're already monetized on that channel, it's too late now. I got the last. Can you repeat the name again? Sorry. Last of what? Got the last what? got the last what, Tina? What do you have the last? This one. Yes, Ashley's Allotment Adventure. If you, depends where you're watching me from, if you click the 3 dots, go hover over Ashley, not literally, go along the side after his name, and when you're hovering around there, 3 dots downwards appear. If you hover over that, click on it, it should say go to channel. I can't do that from here. I keep saying it on StreamYard. If I get the 3 dots, I'm on Ashley's 3 dots, I can delete his comment, put him in timeout, or ban him and delete all his comments. Because that's what you do in StreamYard. If you're doing it via YouTube, I used to just use the YouTube camera, just click on it. I could do all sorts. But StreamYard tell me that's because you've got moderators, you're supposed to use them. You're supposed to use them. This one, yes. Just type in Ashley's Allotment Adventures. It always comes up. You don't even need the abbreviation. The mark. You don't even need that. Just Ashley's Allotment Adventures. I got confused the other day and typed in Jason. It didn't come up. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, there we go. Look, Steve's put the link in. There's the link for Ashley's channel. Allotment Man. It's got Allotment Man. I've never seen that link. Allotment Man 62. Bless him. And I love the question mark. You create them under playlist. Right, okay. You can Google how to create playlist. I've got playlist on my channel. I've got playlists, so there should be one there then. You can Google her. I've got actual playlists on my channel. I've not actually looked to see if there's a link. Oh, my other channel. Oh, bless you. Let me type it in. I've suddenly lost the ability to spell. Hold on. Let me go to, have I got my links up at the bottom? Because it'll have the actual link as well. Wait-y-wo. I'm on my Word doc. 1 second. I should have the link as well. There we go. I just lost the ability to think of my channel name, how to spell it. How often do I write my channel name? Coming out my Word doc, coming back to you. Right, here is my link as well. It's my channel name and the link. And that is the new style link. If you can't get to it from that, just type the channel name. Because some people are still, would you believe, on the old system where you had the long URL. I've probably got that somewhere as well. Yes, here's the long URL for it, if that's the way you still roll on your channel. Copy that. Oop. Wait. So here is, this is the link for my other channel if you need the full URL. Dawn, can you put link? Can you put link? Oh, beg your pardon. Well, I've got the link up there. Yes, I didn't think about that. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to copy it again then, because it won't let me do anything on my chat. There. So that's the long link. And then above that, I have done the app bit there. Right, let's see. Right. I named mine and have put all my videos in the playlist, so that makes sense. Yes, I've done that. So there will be a link there. I've just got to look. Hey, Jeremy and Cheryl, Cruise Adventures. Hello, how are you, Jeremy and Cheryl? How nice to see you. I'm asking that everyone goes and looks at the video I posted today because I need help. And that's what today's chat has been all about. Oh, my other channels. Okay. I just got to bring my docs up again. Wait, I'm going to have to minimize you. Hope I don't lose you. Right, didn't lose you, did I? Was I still here? Was I looking round? Wait, I'm now going to, I had to bring the word doc up again because I cancelled it. Right, let me put them all in. Right, I'm going to give you all my links. All my links. So first of all, I'm going to give you the most important thing. I'm going to give you my PayPal. Now that doesn't technically have the marquee thing at the beginning. So to go to my account, you wouldn't put that marquee thing. Okay, let me give you. Do you want my address? I'm not shy. I'll give you my address, which I know you've got anyway. Do I have to put that in front of everything? Because this isn't a link. This is just my address. But I don't know if you can still copy it. Don't worry, guys. It's not my house. Do you want this one? Do you want a link to this one? This is a link to this one. That one. So if you've got gobbledygook before it all, you might want this one. Well, I don't think I did the @ on the last one, did I? This is another one I have, but I haven't linked this one. I don't know if I have linked that one. There's Steve doing a link for Jeremy and Cheryl, who are awesome. Go and check out their channel if you haven't been there. Much fun, much fun. Oh, I didn't do a link properly for that one for you with the @ did I? Let's do, which one did I not do the link for? This one. Oh dear, something's come up suggesting something, some nonsense to me. Oh, that's got 2 ats now. There's that one. Have I done all you need? What else do I have? Oh, I'd give you Mike's one. Give you Mike's one. And Mike's one is actually the name of our house, our property. Right, let me check the comments because I've been busy. That's what it's saying about put the links. Tell me if I didn't do any right and I'll do it again. I'll look later to see if I've made a playlist. Gotta go, folks. Ashley's off. I keep saying I'm going. I really am going. I think that's it. I think that's everything you need. Okay, I really am out of here this time because I've now got nearly 2 hours now. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here and listening. Thank you for watching my video I posted today. And as I say, if you can pass it on or just share. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.